What the heck is this? Do we have any Abdul? Who is the Abdul here would like to join us? Our topic about the true story. All those true stories are true. What do you think, Muslims? And you know the story continue. And then we have the story of the water of life appear in the story of the guy. His name is Al-Khadr, which means Mr. Green. Why he's called Al-Khadr? Because he drank from the water of youth. And since then, he never died. And he stay young. Muslims, if your prophet is a true prophet, who of you believe that there is a water, fountain of water? It's called the fountain of life. And as you see, all those hadith are authentic. See? Sahih. We can show it to you from other reference too. So here the reference in front of you. All right, we can show it to you from Al-Bukhari, Muslim, etc. And now let us search for the word water. Water. Where is the word water? Guys, you like to hear the word water or water? I think the word water is more like exciting. For this is the fountain of youth. Water. Okay. The word water appeared 3 times. So this is Musa's. Musa's once he thought he is the most educated person in the world. So he said to Allah, "Oh Allah, isn't it me the most educated?" Allah said to him, "You idiot, Moses. No, no. There is someone is more educated than you." He lived in the Bahrain. You know Bahrain? Who of you know Bahrain? Bahrain. You see here they translate the English into the junction. That's false. It mean, you know, it mean 2 seas actually. Bahrain is a country. It is a country. And if you go and read the legions which is exist in Persia, as an example, the story of Gilgamesh. Anyone of you heard or did read Gilgamesh's story? So it's a mix of legions about a group of men, or always their dream is to find the fountain of youth, which is supposedly is exist in the Bahrain. Muslims, the fountain of youth. No, not Emirat. No, Bahrain is not Emirat. Bahrain is a country. It's called Bahrain. What Emirat? Bahrain. You know Bahrain? The country, the majority of it is Shia, controlled by Sunni, and the Saudi, they build this bridge in order to like to make it more connected to the Arabian Peninsula, so the Iranian will not hijack it, because the majority of the island are Shia and they are discriminated heavily. And the king of Bahrain, who is not a king, he's just a Bedouin, he used to take a shower once a year, his family. He married his son to the daughter of the king of Saudi Arabia, the previous king, you know, hoping that Saudi Arabia will give a protection to Bahrain. Bahrain is very small, tiny, you know, the population is very small. And Iran claimed this island, and they will take it sooner or later. They will take it. I assure you that. because the majority of Bahrain is Shia. But however, this is not our topic now. The legions. Let us ask ChatGPT, guys. Maybe ChatGPT can give us some information. Shall we use the ChatGPT? Let us see. Let us see. Give me the origin of the story of Fountain of Youth located in the country called Bahrain. Let us see. What ChatGPT will give us. Here we go.
The Fountain of Youth is one of those legendary motifs that has appeared in many cultures, but when you mention Bahrain, you're touching on one of the earliest sources of the myth. Let me give you the origin connected to that region. 1. Mesopotamian and Dilmun roots. Bahrain. In ancient Sumerian mythology, c. 3000 to 2000 BC, the land of Dilmun, widely identified with modern-day Bahrain, was described as a paradise-like place. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, the hero travels after the death of his friend Enkidu in search of immortality. His journey takes him to the edge of the world, to Dilmun, where he meets Utnapishtim, the Mesopotamian Noah. There, Gilgamesh learns of a plant at the bottom of the sea that can restore youth. Although he retrieves it, a serpent steals it from him. This plant is sometimes seen as a predecessor to the Fountain of Youth motif. So, the idea of life-restoring waters or plants is directly tied to Bahrain, Dilmun, in ancient Mesopotamian texts. Dilmun was called the land of the living and the place where the sun rises, often described as free of disease and aging. Shab 2. Greek and classical accounts. The Greeks also associated the Persian Gulf region with miraculous springs. Herodotus, 5th century BC, mentioned remarkably pure water in Bahrain that was thought to prolong life. Later, Greek geographers wrote of Arabia and the islands in the Gulf as places of longevity and strange waters. 3. The Fountain of Youth motif spreads. From Dilmun, the myth may have traveled westward. By the time of Alexander the Great, 4th century BC, legends spoke of waters in the east that could restore life. These stories influenced later medieval and Renaissance tales, including the famous one about Ponce de Leon searching for the Fountain of Youth in the New World, 16th century. But its oldest roots are in Mesopotamian Dilmun, Bahrain. Conclusion. The origin of the Fountain of Youth story is deeply tied to ancient Mesopotamian mythology about Dilmun, modern Bahrain, described as a paradise where waters of life flowed and where immortality could be sought. This is the earliest known source of that legendary motif. Would you like me to also trace how exactly the Bahrain version, Dilmun, transformed into the European Fountain of Youth legend centuries later?
So, guys, I am sure now you are convinced that Muhammad is a prophet of God. He did not copy stories of fiction and he put it in his book. No way. Prophet of Allah, he never lied. This is a true story. In the island of Bahrain, there is a fountain of youth, and there's many witnesses through thousands of years. They went there and drank from it. In fact, until now, I'm talking like I'm drunk from it. I'm drunk from it, very drunk. So this guy Al-Khidr, who is a prophet of Allah, he's called Al-Khidr because he went to Bahrain and he drank from the fountain of youth. But Muhammad, he is an idiot. He spoke about Moses going walking all the way to Bahrain. He do not know that Bahrain is an island. Idiot. How Moses can walk there? Abdul, how Moses can walk there? Anyway, don't concentrate on the questions, let it go. So Moses told Allah, okay, I will go to learn from this guy, Mr. Al-Khadr, Mr. Green, in the junction of the two seas, the Bahrain. How I will know that I arrive? Allah told Moses, take with you a whale, not a fish, a whale. Put the whale in the basket. Look like at that time whale like they are small. They shrink or they shrunk. And whenever you lose it, this whale, then you know that this is the place.